it's getting bad when the cows going undercover. Good morning.
Good morning.
We need to get Miles on a little bit of a better pasture area. We want to move Half and Half and Black Beauty out to their first time being on pasture. Other than the run they're in right now, we're going to get them kind of close to Miles so they can get to know each other. We want to get the new girls and Miles out on the new pasture we've been working on, but we are training the girls Half and Half and Black Beauty to know us and to come to us to treat. So we do have them on pasture and we want to get them. We can lead them easily to the next pasture. So that's why we still have them down here. And we've been feeding them hay, feeding them alfalfa, giving them a little bit of grain for a treat, and we've been brushing them and just training them that way. So we still have some work to do there before we move them to the new pasture. So this is the first step before we can do that. So we're gonna give Miles in between the two sheds. We'll put an electric line in the back, and then we're just gonna do a small area out back there for the other girls so they can come out of their pasture, eat that grass area. Miles can come over here, eat this, and then they can get to know each other too at the same time a little bit.
Doing it this way will still let them have access to their run, because when it's super hot out, they seem to be in their run a lot and they really like that. So they'll both, Miles and the girls, will have access to their areas to go back to their run and access to their water. Oops. Are you excited, mister? You girls ready?
All right, let's get this fence out, and then we can get the cows out. Miles is getting excited already.
You excited? Are you excited?
She's like, I don't even know what I'm excited about, but I can't wait.
She can't wait. In just a couple weeks, we'll be harvesting our first batch of meat birds. And then a couple weeks after that will be the next batch. It'll be really nice to get Miles to be out in this pasture and Black Beauty and Half and Half to be over here, so that way they can see each other over the fence, get used to each other. They can smell each other now and hear each other.
You ready to come out on pasture? This is what we mean by training them. Come on, Miles. Want an alfalfa cube? Oh, you want some grass? Here, why don't you come in? You're just gonna eat at the doorway. There you go. I love that sound. And now it's time to get Black Beauty and Half out on their pasture. We'll see what they all think. All right, girls, you ready to go out? You got some really nice pasture area to eat down. You can come out further than that. It's even better. Oh, how's the sunflower taste? Half and Half's like, hey, come on, Black Beauty, let me out. Half and half, wrong way. Who's that? She ate the alfalfa cubes I put in the gateway. Let's see if she comes out now. She's thinking about it. She stares at Miles. Miles is doing some weed whacking for us. It's nice getting the cows out on pasture, having them eat stuff that we'd have to mow or weed whack. So it's kind of cool to see that. It's interesting, the other day, the fence was to like that post a little bit further back and we moved it forward so Miles could start eating what was in here. It was a small patch, it was like a day's worth of grass. But he wouldn't come over where the old electric fence line used to be. There was no post, there was no electric fence line or nothing. He knew that's where he used to stop, so we let him stay there. And we were just like, okay, he'll come over. It took him till later that afternoon when we came out and we had to coax him over with alfalfa cubes to come past where the electric fence line was. So it's really good to see that they respect the fence even when it's not there anymore. Now we need to get the pigs on pasture for the first time. We've been having them training in the back of the barn, 2 electric fence, 2-strand, and pig netting. We're gonna put them out here in this pasture area with netting. So we gotta figure out if we wanna do 1 roll or 2 rolls of netting and exactly where we wanna start. So we'll start thinking we kind of, right over there we have a line. We kind of have like a little runoff for when it rains. We'll keep them on this side and we'll just start here and then we can work our way down this way as we go. We're gonna have the pig netting that we have them in, and then also they'll be enclosed in the electrical fence. So if they get out of the poultry netting for somehow, there's still an electric fence barrier, and there's also the electric fence barrier to keep predators out. So this is gonna be a great place to start them while they're still on the smaller side. All right, let's get our premier one, pig netting, out. So these piglets are small, but we've actually had them smaller when we first put them out on pasture. So this will be perfect for them. I want to get them over here.
I've always wanted my own little beach area, so I mean, I could just get Bruce's little pool, get a chair, an umbrella, watch the pigs out in the field, sit here in my feet in the sand. This is just all washed sand from above that just came down into the pasture. It's a nice like little circle of beach. We're gonna hook you in here.
One of those things you hate to weed whack or mow the grass because that's what you want them to eat, but you got to do it too, otherwise it'll short your fence out. So this spring I picked up some pig huts, and one of them was shaped a little differently than the other one, and they ended up, it really didn't stack that great, and then on the ride home, just from all the vibrations, they squished down nicely. So it's going to be interesting to see how well they come off from each other. How is it in there, Brutus?
He's digging.
You like it in there? That's supposed to be for the pigs. All right, let's try to get these apart. They're not heavy, it's just, I'm curious to see if they're stuck.
Okay.
Oh, nope. It's a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be.
Was it that dented?
Yeah, one of them was.
Okay.
A tree fell on it or something one time. I was hoping I could get away without putting a strap up to the other end, but I'm just going to run a strap from here over to there, then I'll pick it up easy. Before the wind blows it over, I'm going to set that one down. It always amazes me what you can do with a ratchet strap and a pair of pallet forks.
And it makes me sweat, all the things you can do with a ratchet strap and pallet forks.
It all depends on how you look at it. That made it so much easy to move that. So this top is bent over. I'm assuming he did that for airflow because they're both that way.
Yeah, they're both like that.
Yeah, so I'm thinking he must have done that so that way the air can actually get in and out. And then in the wintertime or in its cold season, you can just pull it up and shut it off so it'd stay warmer for him. Now I gotta dump this water out. Try to get myself not wet.
Wow.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't dump it over on the nipple.
Look at that. A nice mud puddle for you.
You gonna go swimming?
One does, they all come. Oh, there we go. I think Yukon.
All right, go find a hose. I think we're like in between perfect length or distance from either spigot. So I'm gonna go get a hose and we can do it. It's probably a good thing that our soil is not easy digging, because if it was easy digging here, I would have frost-free hydrants like every 100 feet in every pasture area. Because you can buy your 2-inch water line, it's a 100-foot roll. So instead of having to join them together, I just put frost-free hydrant. That would be, this area would be lined, all down there would be lined, down by the road would be lined.
Wow.
But the digging ain't easy. All right, we'll keep that hose here. That'll come in handy because when we stop moving them around, we're gonna have to keep draining the water barrel. Then we can move it around, and we got a good amount of hose left, and we can just keep adding on when we need it.
Homemade pizza, homemade mozzarella. The mozzarella melted. I did something right. It looks like mozzarella for pizza. So I'm happy. This pizza looks really good. It's a little hot. We're gonna let it cool off and then we're gonna enjoy it on this hot day.
Can you hear that? We were supposed to put the pigs out yesterday. I checked the weather before we set up everything. And we're supposed to get a little bit of rain overnight. And then after we got all set up, I checked the weather again, and it's calling for over 1 inch of rain and thunderstorms. So we're gonna wait and see what the weather brings today before we put the piglets outside, because they're still pretty young. And so far, it's looking pretty dismal. since I've been up this one, I've been hearing thunder in the distance. Right before I turned the camera on, we had lightning and then that rumble. So we're gonna see what the weather brings today before we get them out. We need to get them out on pasture, but I don't want to put them out on pasture in a big, heavy rainstorm. We're gonna get the new egg layers out. You guys haven't seen those in a while, and the turkeys out on pasture. We have a really cool, movable, portable chicken coop that we put those in. So we're gonna get those out today because they need to get outside, and then hopefully the pigs will go out too. I just don't want to put them out and then regret it or have them get sick or something because we got this nasty storm coming in. And here I was hoping for a nice little soaking rain to soak in the compost. I don't think we're gonna get a soaking rain. I think we're gonna get a torrential rain. Not what we need, but we'll take it. You know it's getting bad when the cows go in on the cover. Cows usually love the rain, but they went in, so I have a feeling it's gonna start raining harder. Gina just got done milking Azalea. It's raining out so hard. I am soaked. It's dripping off my hat. I just opened my weather app and it's calling for an inch of rain in 1 hour time within the next hour or so. So we're gonna leave the milk cows in the barn for now because it's coming down hard. Everybody else is inside. They have cover to get under, but I figure, you know what? They'd rather be in here anyway, so we're gonna let them chill and hang out. We'll keep an eye on this rain, see what happens from it. Once it's done, we'll put them out. Just a little wet out there. Nobody's camping this weekend.
Yeah, right.
Well, let's try this again. We got about an inch of rain in about an hour. So now we can let the animals out. They're still calling for more rain. I can still hear thunder in the distance, but that was supposed to be the heavy part for the day. Brutus looks like a drowned rat. You're all wet. Why are you wet, mister? Azalea. You ready to go out, Azalea? Cookie. Let me go get the gate opened up out there. You've been following me up to the pasture, but since this is not our normal schedule, I'm gonna put a halter on Azalea, so that way I know at least one of them has to follow me. Come on, Cookie. I know. Ready to go out? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Azalea. Your turn. All right. They're eating that pasture down pretty good. They're working from this area and going up, so I'm liking what I'm seeing. This year we've been using lanes to get the cows in and out of pasture, and it has been working really well. Makes it a lot easier, especially at night, just to open it up when we're going by before we come to the barn. They'll come down the lane, they'll wait at the gate. We'll get all their feed ready, do whatever we need to do in the barn, then we can just open the gate down here and they walk right in. And then in the morning, it's usually not like what I just did. Gina will milk Azalea. I'll get the pasture ready for them, make sure they got good fresh water. Then I'll open the gate, we'll let them out after milking, and they usually just walk right up on their own. But today, being we've messed with their routine, I didn't want to take a chance. Come on in half and half. That's just from this morning's rain. This is our mobile portable chicken coop that we use for our egg layers. And we didn't put the egg layers we have in it right now that are outside on pasture on it this year because we want to get our new egg layers in here. And that's what we're going to do now. We're going to get this moved up over by the chicken tractors where the meat birds are in. We're going to bring out our new egg layers and our turkeys. They're going to go in this coop. I believe this is 10 by 12, somewhere around there. It's made by Coop. We've had this for a year now and it's worked really well. It's held up great. I have thought about getting smaller ones for the meat birds, but I just haven't done that. So let's get this up over there. So the goal is with the new egg layers we have is they should start laying, let's see, they're probably about a month old now. So if we go August, September, October, November, they should start laying in October or November-ish. And then we'll have a good supply of eggs throughout the winter. That's what we're hoping. So we'll get them out here on pasture. And then when it's time for wintertime, we'll get them into the new chicken coop, which is the brooder right now. And that's gonna be the new winter chicken coop. We'll probably end up putting lighting in there this year so they can stay laying good for us. That's a good workout. You don't need CrossFit. Farm Fit will do it. Well, I'm glad to see the compost didn't get washed away. That would not have been good. All right, it's time to get our egg layers out. We had ordered 30 Red Star laying chicks, and then we got one free bantam chick. And we're pretty sure that one is a hen also. And when we ordered our first batch of meat birds, we got a free barred rock chick, and that one is a hen. So we should have 32 egg layers that we're going to be putting out. We're also going to put our turkeys that we're raising for meat with them in the same chicken tractor. We had gotten 10 of the meat birds. We lost one, so we have 9 now. So let's get them in the crates, and then we'll get them outside. They are doing good. They might peck you. No?
I don't want it.
You're the chicken whisperer. You quiet them down. This is the first one we got, which was the barred rock chick. Came in the first order of meat birds.
You're pretty daring. Oh. What happened? Oh no.
He did not like that, huh? You didn't like the chicken getting your nose? Good boy. Gotta give him a little taste. He licks them. That's 19. All right, 21. Two, 23. This is the bantam chick. That's got to be a hen. Not sure what kind of bantam yet. 30, 31. So that means we lost one of the red stars because we have a barred rock and then a bantam. And we'd gotten 30 red stars. We have 31. So now we got to count the turkeys and see how many we have.
2.
2, 8, 9. And we started with 10. So far we're doing good.
The weather's crazy today, huh?
It is. Sun's out, it's warming up. You just never know. You ready to go for a ride, mister?
We might have to put the seats back up.
Half and half. We're bringing you some new friends. You ready?
You coming? Wow. You're a friend.
You don't want to leave me. Go fly over there. Go.
Wow. Usually they want to get away from us. Not this breed.
You ladies want some food? So we got an inch of rain in like less than an hour. So I just want to check this area before we put the pigs in it. Make sure it's still good. And if it looks like it's gonna be like a wicked mud spot for them like everywhere, it's not where we want to put them out at first because we will be getting more rain this week.
It seems pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be fine. I just wanted to make sure like it wasn't all like a just big mud wallow. You want to be able to have a place for them to get out of the yuck.
It's definitely cooler in here.
Is it? Cool.
You think that's a dog hut? So I think everything's mine.
Make sure that's on before I let them out. Okay, you two girls are the first ones out in the fresh pasture. There you go. You gonna come out now? They never want to go in, and then they never want to come out.
Oh, peeing.
She's peeing. She's marking her territory. There We never even had a chance to show the pigs their pig hut, and they found it before we could. The plan was to put pumpkin and Yukon right in there, but when we got down here, sweet potato and spice were already in it. What'd you guys think of your ride? You liked it, didn't you?
They didn't care.
No, they were eating hay and grain the whole time. You hear your friends?
Come on, Yukon.
You got it, Yukon.
Yeah,
You got it.
you're the man. Come on. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. You're such a good boy, aren't you? Pumpkin's right behind.
Pumpkin's already eating the grass.
Yep, they both are. Yukon, I hope you stay like this forever. You're so calm. Relaxed.
Now comes the fun part. We get to clean out the stall. We have something new to go in this stall, but first we gotta clean it out, and then we can get the new animals in there. All right, we got the pig stall all cleaned up. We put down some dry stall. It's like a thicker diatomaceous earth. Let that dry out a little bit better, and then we're gonna power wash it at some point and clean it up. Cleaning it wasn't that bad. This is where we're gonna end the video. I'm hot, sweaty. I'm gonna go inside, take a shower. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe. We'll see you right back here in the next video. Bye.